Alright there boys, back on the battlefields, Battle for Middle-earth 2, Two Towers are not enough, and in this one we have the second part of our gaming night back in January, January 21st, 2022, where it was myself and a Brutal versus the 4 other players in the previous game, and after what happened the guys were a bit upset, so they said that the Brutal's too difficult, so how about a hard? So here we go in the sequel, and I decide to go men again, and got my little barracks and little archery range, and then over here my ally is hard and they are Isengard, so they're going with this. What's this called? Clan Steady. And they're going with Cav. Okay, right, well the difference between hard and brutal is like the size of a fucking solar system. So let's see who's here. Right, so brute sex me, that's Luke. Luke, live in the rough stuff, and he's men. Um, and then over here, I think we got who's that? I think that's Ryan, isn't it? Ryan usually goes red. Oh god. People, stick to your colours, people. Gaz is going Angmar because, hey, what the fuck? And then Thunderstruck. Okay, this is Ryan. You are never green. Since when the fuck are you ever green? This is confusing the fuck out of me. All right, Gaz is always purple, and Luke goes pink. And now this is a good idea from Luke. This is a good idea. No, no, no. Keep going, Luke. Keep going. Keep going. See, you got to believe in yourself, Jimmy. You got to believe in yourself. See, these fuckers won't actually run over. Wargs will run over, but these cannot run people over. I'm going to repeat that. These little wargs, without the riders on top, they cannot run over people. Right, so the hard's going after him. And Luke is pretty well... I think this is a bit too expensive here. I think Luke to be going after this. Right. And Ryan has decided to basically take the piss. I would have gone for the builder if I were you. And my rangers are about to come out. This is ballsy play by old Ryan. So I got Ryan and Gaz below me, and then Luke and Harry are on the other side against the hard, I think. So he's decimated this here, but he's taken a lot of damage. This is a big ballsy play. And now my rangers are on the field. There's quite a lot of them killed in that. He gets out of dodge. He's very close. He's very close. And that, to be fair, did actually set me back a little bit. That did set me back. I don't think that really helped me, because I would have preferred it if Ryan had actually produced just more orcs and shit like that. I really would have. Ah, that's so cool, that animation. Because then I would have probably had about 4 or 5 platoons of these, plus Boromir and a couple of these rangers, and what that would have meant would have been curtains for old Ryan over here. So I can see here, Gaz is just building farms everywhere. I don't know. Oh man, oh man, I really should have done better on this side. Jesus Christ, the two of them have really fucked this up royal. Oh, I'm actually ashamed of myself. Oh, Billy. I didn't know how bad it was over here. I would have just gone fucking in. Right. And now Ryan's thing is over. Yeah, okay, so Harry's coming in and helping. He's got Bozza. There's 2 Bozzas. I think in this sort of case, it's a good idea just to go with Gondor soldiers, Harry. I wouldn't have gone with the pikeys, because they're too expensive, they're too slow, and really the game is going too quickly. You've got the momentum. The trick is just to put a shitload of pressure on the enemy as quick as you can. And if you've got cheap troops that are actually decent, because obviously Gondor soldiers are a hell of a lot better than orcs, that'd be a good place to go. So, right. I realise there's nothing about, so I get stuck in. And here's his little fucker right here, but I'm a bit more prepared for it this time. He's got to get those rangers. He has to get the rangers. Ah, I got the others here. He's able to do quite a lot of damage against the rangers. But I managed to nullify, and Ryan's tactic has eaten the fucking dust. Oh, he's got his little lumber mills. He's got his cute little lumber mills. And Gaz is quite possibly being one of the worst teammates I've ever seen. I don't see so much as one platoon. I think Gaz was too busy stuffing his face with pizza. Oh, here we go. So he blew all his money on the Witch King. Fair enough. I think in this sort of game, because obviously there's not really a question. Oh, this was a good. This was good to have this. The Gate Watcher basically, so I can't clump it. That was a good suggestion there, Ryan. But now I've sort of surrounded his base somewhat, and I'm trying to destroy his little bits and bobs here. In the meantime, I'm building like Billio because I know that I need to outproduce them financially. But I believe over here, this is Luke actually assisting. And I noticed that, and I put the pikeys here. But the Witch King's a bit too strong. None of my forces here will be able to deal with that. Plus the plus these horses here. This was really, really good play by Luke. Really good play. That is a good teammate. Good teammate there. And the Witch King, I think, is just too strong. He's way, way, way too strong here. Shit. Even Harry's brought over some rangers. So fuck knows what was going on. You know, Ryan was probably saying, "Oh, a llama!" You know, they're in my base. And then Luke and Harry had to break off their attack on the hard to then go and help Ryan. And meanwhile, Gaz is over here, like with the well, he's got some troops here and stuff like that, or some building. So he's in preparation, bit slow, but I think he's I think there was a catalogue of not errors, but I would say like a catalogue of events that happened that sort of prevented me from really pushing. I think that that flying Nazgul, I think that really did set me back at least a few minutes. And I think those few minutes was probably vital to keep me over here, whilst Ryan could just piddle around and just add some troops and allow Gaz to be able to bring out the Witch King. Because I think if I had just basically gone in, I would have come in with about 6 or 8 platoons, and Ryan would have had nothing. But I think Luke and Harry are being very, very good teammates here. I see more of Luke and Harry than I do anything else. Is he going to lose the Witch King? I have surrounded him. I put the war chant on him. I'm going to make sure Gaz pay. He's going to pay for this. Oh, he's on foot! The twat put him on foot! Oh, fucking hell, what's he doing? Oh, God! Oh, boy! Oh, yes! It's all on camera! Oh, fuck off! There we go. 5 grand up the Swanee. That's Gaz's middle name. Fucking blew it. There we go. And Ryan's here, building the bloody, was it a troll cage. He has no idea what he's doing. He has no idea what to build. He's putting it in harm's way, right where my troops are. Costs a lot of money. Ryan's very flippant with his cash, and I'm coming back a little bit here. Ooh, these dangerous. They're dangerous. Move my rangers out of the way. Getting old Bozza. Bozza's back. I got more troops. I have got money. I'm not shy of money. I think it's more a question of what the hell's going to go on over here. I think Luke and Harry are probably just cracking open a beer. But I think Luke, I think they're quite lucky here because the hard is not really playing very well here. But Luke's cavalry is very devastating here. I'm getting more gyp from Luke, and Luke is attacking 2 people. Luke, one of the newest players here, is able to attack me and the hard at the same time. Ryan, Gaz, let's talk about that. What's going on here? I don't understand quite what's going on. Right, there's a tower going on. This is a good idea. And Gaz is figuring out how to get these guys, but these little wankers are going to get shot to shit by all of these rangers. They're no match at all. So, and there's another tower going up here. So it's a bit of a fight going on here. How are they doing on this side? Doing well. They should be They should be making ground, I think. But the Brutals being odd. But here comes the siege. He's bringing in the siege. Harry's bringing in the big guns. This is right. Hey, Luke, if you're going to use these, Rohirrim, they're quite expensive. But go after things like this. You know, cut them down. Cut them down. Right. I've got a forward position here. Right. I am making contact with their fortress. But as you can see here, Harry is being forced to bring troops, and you can only imagine the crying and whinging that's going on the other side here. Gaz whinging and whinging and whinging, and Ryan just saying, well, Ryan's not saying anything. He'll be out the game before he says anything. And then we got a couple of Trebs here, and the Rangers. We got this random little fucker like coming out now, but they're all coming out, doing the best here to try and put some pressure. As the troll against a. Oh, they're pretty good. Was that a few hits? Yeah, 4 hits. Wow, we got. Oh yes, and they walked right into my flaming bloody arrow volley. Thank you. Good night. They're putting the war chant here. It's good, pretty good play. Pretty good play. But I'm seeing a lot of Luke. I think Harry. Yep, Harry's coming in here. I think Harry brought out the siege, and Luke is putting a lot of pressure on with his troops. This is great coordination between Luke and Harry here. The two noobs showing the two oldies how it should be done. But oh well, it's okay. Alright, so I got... trying to regroup a little bit here. Yeah, trying to get them out one by one. But you're trying to basically outproduce two players at the moment, and they are surrounding. He's in the process of clumping the fortress. I've got to make sure he uses these guys to smoke these fuckers right here, and there we go. Is he bringing up a bit more siege? I'd have a bit more siege, but they're solidifying their position, and I unfortunately. A bit late to the party. I'm trying to sort of deal with these towers. It's quite expensive to be able to... So, was it only 200? I don't know how much extra damage that does. Oh, and this is vital. Luke coming in again with the cavalry. Holy shit. I wasn't able to see that. And the damage is done. I've done the Horn of Gondor to be able to freeze and try and get these things out of the way. But it really is... that was a devastating bit. And I think Ryan and Gaz have a lot to thank for Luke and Harry. I think without Luke and Harry, I think it'd be good night Vienna for these two bums over here, I think. Yeah. Look at it. I see nothing but red. I don't see any light purple. I don't see any green. So yes, I will say this was a great game. To Luke and Harry, truly the winners. Myself, Gaz and Ryan are the losers of this game, without a doubt. Yeah, and obviously these troops are now up against my simple pikeys, and I guess that's where it does start to pay off, I think, because these things are just not dying. But Gaz, in the end, did the right thing. He put up a shitload of towers to be able to stop me from getting in close. So he did come good in the end. He took that money that he blew on the Witch King, didn't bother bringing him back, did he? No, he just decided to put up conventional shit instead. So a lot of these buildings are damaged considerably, and I was just determined to be able to try and get... These things are actually pretty good, aren't they? Yeah, they're pretty good, little axe throwers. I was just determined to get that fucking fortress. But I think having looked at it on the replay, just how much help Luke and Harry did, they were able to, you know, enter 2 theatres of war here against the Hard and then over to me. So now it's 4-on-1, and it's good night for me. But I think yeah, I think that was good coordination between Luke and Harry there. I think there were quite a lot of well, there was quite a lot of enemy troops that Luke was having to deal with here. They sort of attacked him first, but I think seeing as it's a hard, all Harry had to do was basically not screw it up and be able to help Luke as best as he can, and that was pretty much it. So, yep, there we go. I thought, no, I'm going to make it as difficult as possible. Put these, even get the rangers into the little tower here. Not going down without a fight. I want to get those stats. I should really get my rangers out of that eye, I must admit. And, yep, I don't see anything from Ryan or... I see nothing from Ryan. Gaz, what is Gaz? What is Gaz doing in this game? He basically made the Witch King, and the Witch King, to be fair, was able to disrupt a little bit, but then he lost it. And Ryan is experimenting with Mama Kills. Fair enough, if you're in this sort of golden position, I guess you can get away with it. Yep. There we go. I think this is overkill. But again, all I see is Harry and Luke's forces. Like I said, I think if Harry and Luke were not in this game, I think I would have comfortably taken both Ryan and Gaz. I wonder how much the Luke does again. I don't think they do much against buildings. Not as much as I would like, anyway. Yep. I think the end is nigh there. Oh, he's got the Witch King back. There we go. Alright, well, that was a much different game, I think. The brutal was pretty damn brutal in the previous one, and in this one, I think the hard. If it was a different faction other than Isengard, would it have been different? I don't know. Maybe. I think Harry and Luke still would have been able to defeat him on that side. Ryan and Gaz, what the shit were you two doing? I don't know. I think you embarrassed yourselves. Embarrassed yourselves on the battlefields there, boys. Tut, tut, tut.